They say every town's got a story. Every story's got a hero. And every hero's just a man trying to do what's right. Dust on the horizon, sun hanging low. A young cowboy riding where the wild winds blow. No crown, no fortune, just a name to claim. And before the night was over, they'd all know John Wayne. Sunset painted gold on the county line. Young cowboy rolling, got nowhere in mind. Horse kept a rhythm on the old dirt road, with a pocket full of wisdom and a heart of gold. Pulled into a diner on the edge of town. Saw a young woman when he sat down. She smiled and laughed, said, "Got a cigarette?" He tipped his hat and said, "You bet." Struck a match, held the flame up high. Fire in the dark and stars in her eyes. For a moment the whole world slowed, like fate had a path only heaven knows. The sheriff walked in, boots hit the floor, asked, "Stranger, what you headed here for?" He smiled and said with a calm refrain, "Just passing through, my friend, that's all today." Whoa, ride like John Wayne. Dust on my boots, but my heart stays the same. Whoa, when the wild winds came, I stood my ground. That's the cowboy way. Not for the glory, not for the fame, just doing right when nobody's brave. Whoa, when they call my name, I ain't a legend, I'm just John Wayne. Then the doors flew wide with a thunderous sound. A wild-eyed gunslinger stormed into town. Tables crashed and windows broke. Fear filled the room with dust and smoke. He laughed out loud, said, "This town is mine." People ran in, crossed every line, but one man stayed where the shadows lay. Quiet as a storm at the end of the day. No gambit played, no boastful claim, just a noble soul with a steady aim. Grit in his bones, courage untamed, ready to stand when danger came. The outlaw sneered, "Boy, step aside." The cowboy answered, "Not tonight." The whole town watched, holding their breath, as silence danced with the threat ahead. Whoa, ride like John Wayne. Dust on my boots, but my heart stays the same. Whoa, when the wild winds came, I stood my ground. That's the cowboy way. Not for the glory, not for the fame, just doing right when nobody's brave. Whoa, when they call my name, I ain't a legend, I'm just John Wayne. Heroes aren't made by the stories they tell. They're forged in the fire when the world goes through hell. Wisdom says run, but your heart says stay, and that's the choice that defines your name. The smoke settled down, the danger was gone. The town stood amazed, but he was moving on. Whoa, ride like John Wayne. Dust on my boots, but my heart stays the same. Whoa, when the wild winds came, I stood my ground. That's the cowboy way. Not for the glory, not for the fame, just doing right when nobody's brave. Whoa, when they call my name, I ain't a legend, I'm just John Wayne. Whoa. Whoa. from the diner watched him ride away. The sheriff tipped his hat at the break of day. Some men chase legend, some men chase fame, but the best of them leave with only their name. John Wayne.